for today's question, we will answer 5 word problems involving age problems. So let's start with our first question. So the age of father 10 years ago was thrice the age of his son. 10 years hence, father's age will be twice that of his son. The ratio of their present age is blank. 5:2, 7:3, 9:2, or none of this. Now, here's the solution. Alright, so to solve this, we will use a table format. So let's have the present age for the father and the son. So F for the father, S for the son. Now, in this question, we have here 10 years ago. So we want 10 years ago, so we need to subtract 10 to the age of the father and the son. And another given is 10 years hence. In short, we need to add 10 to the ages of the father and the son. Now, the given, the age of the father 10 years ago was thrice the age of his son. So it follows that F minus 10 equals 3 times the age of his son 10 years ago. Then, 10 years hence, father's age will be twice that of his son's age. So F plus 10 equals 2 times the age of his son 10 years hence. Now, solving these two equations, and we can now solve for the age of the father and the son. Now, on the first equation, let's add 10 on both sides. On the second equation, let's subtract 10 on both sides. Now, they are both equal to F, or the age of the father, so we can equate them like this. And now, let's distribute this 3 to S minus 10. So we have 3S minus 30. And distribute this 2 to S plus 10. This will give us 2S plus 20. Combining like terms, negative 30 plus 10 is negative 20. And 20 minus 10 simply equal to positive 10. Now, subtract 2S on both sides. So we have S right over here. Add 20 on both sides. So the age of the son simply equal to 30 years old. So we know the age of the son. So how about the father? So let's replace this S with 30. Now the age of the father simply equal to 30 minus 10 simply equal to 20. So 3 times 20 plus 10 simply equal to 70 years old. And that is the age of the father. Now what we want here is the ratio of their present ages. So we have F over S simply equal to 70 over 30. Divide both by 10, so we have 7 over 3. And that is our answer to this question. So the correct answer is letter B. 7:3. Alright, so let's have the second problem. So we're done in the first problem. Let's have the second one. So here's the question. 4 years ago, the father's age was 3 times the age of his son. The total ages of the father and the son after 4 years will be 64 years. What is the father's age at present? 32, 36, 44, or none of this? And now, here's the solution. So again, we will use a table format. So we need the present age for the father and the son. Now, in the given, we want 4 years ago. So again, we need to subtract 4 on the ages of the father and the son. And we have here after 4 years, so we need to add 4 on the age of the father and the son. Now, let's read again. 4 years ago, the father's age was 3 times the age of his son. So it follows that F minus 4 equals 3 times S minus 4. Then the total ages of the father and the son after 4 years will be 64. So if we add F plus 4 to S plus 4, this is just equal to 64. Now, using these two equations, we can also solve for the value of F and S. So first, what we're going to do is to add 4 on both sides, and then combine like terms in this equation. 4 plus 4 is 8. And then subtract 8 on both sides. and then subtract s on both sides. Now they are both equal to f, so we can now equate them. And let's distribute this 3 to s minus 4, so 3s minus 12. And now combine like terms, negative 12 plus 4 is negative 8. Now add s on both sides, and then add 8 on both sides. 56 plus 8 is simply equal to 64. Divide both sides by 4. This will give us s equals 16. Now, the age of the son, the present age of the son is simply equal to 16. So, how about the father? So, let's replace this s with 16. Now, 56 minus 16 and the age of the father simply equal to 40 years old. Now, the question, what is the father's age at present? Therefore, the answer is 40. And our answer is letter D, none of these. Alright, so let's have the third equation. So we're done in the first, the second, how about the third one? Here's the question. The sum of present ages of father and his son is 60 years. 6 years ago, father's age was 5 times the age of the son. After 6 years, son's age will be 12 years old, 14 years old, 16 years old, or 20 years old. Here's the solution. Alright, again, let's use the table format. We have the present age for the father and the son. Now, in the given, we need 6 years ago. So, we need to subtract 6 on the ages of the father and the son. And now, we want after 6 years, and we want only the son's age. So, add 6 to the son's age. And this is what we want to find. Now, let's read again. The sum of the present age of the father and his son is 60 years. So, F plus S equals to 60. 6 years ago, father's age was 5 times the age of the son. So, F minus 6 equals 5 times S minus 6. So, again, given these two equations, let's solve for the value of F and S. So, the first one, let's subtract S on both sides. And on the second equation, let's add 6 on both sides. Now, they are both equal to F, so we can equate them. Now, distribute this 5 to S minus 6. So, we have 5S minus 30. Combining like terms, negative 30 plus 6 is negative 24. Now, add S on both sides. So, we have 6S. And then add 24 on both sides. So, we have 60 plus 24 is 84. Divided by 6 on both sides. 84 divided by 6. This will give us 14. So, the present age of the son simply equal to 14 years old. The question, after 6 years, son's age will be. So, we need to replace the S with 14. And 14 plus 6 simply equal to 20 years old. And this is our answer for this question, or simply equal to letter D. Alright, so now we have now answered the first question, the second, the third. So how about the fourth one? Here's the question. The sum of the ages of 5 children born at the intervals of 3 years each is 50 years. What is the age of the youngest child? Is it 4 years old, 8 years old, 10 years old, or none of this? And here's the solution. So now, the sum of the ages of 5 children born at the intervals of 3 years is 50 years. Now, we want here the age of the middle child. Let X be the age of the middle child. Since the 5 children born at the interval of 3 years, then the ages of his siblings must be equal to X plus 3, X minus 3, X minus 6, and X plus 6. So we have here 3 years in interval. Now we want X plus 6 because this is the age of the youngest child. Now, the given also is the sum of these 5 children simply equal to 50 years. So, if we add all of these ages, we get equal to 50. Now, combining like terms, we have here how many x's? We have here 5x. And take note that we can cancel out negative 6 and positive 6, negative 3 and positive 3. So this is just 5x. And if we add those x's, we have here 5x on the left hand side, then divide both sides by 5, we get that x equals 10. This is the age of the middle child. But don't forget that we want the age of the youngest child. So this is x minus 6. So let's replace this x with 10. 10 minus 6 simply equal to 4. So the age of the youngest child simply equal to 4 years old. And this is our answer to this question. Now let's have the last question. And here it is. The question: the average age of 4 members of a family is 20 years. If the age of the grandfather be included, the average age is increased by 9 years. The age of the grandfather is blank: 48 years old, 52 years old, 65 years old, or 75 years old. And here's the solution. So the average, so if we add the ages of 4 members of the family, the average is 20 years. So we have here a plus b plus c divided by 4. This is the average, simply equal to 20. Now the next sentence, if the age of the grandfather be included, the average age increased by 9 years. So if we add the age of the grandfather, let's call this g. So a plus b plus c plus d plus g divided by 5, because we have here 5%, equals to 20 plus 9, or increase by 9. Now using these two equations, we can now solve for the value of this g. Now here's the step. First, let's add 20 and 9, so we have here 29. And then let's get the value of a plus b plus c plus d. So to do that, let's cross multiply or multiply both sides by 4. And 4 times 20 is simply equal to 80. So the sum of a plus b plus c and d equals to 80. Therefore, we can replace this sum of a to d be equal to 80. And we can also solve for the value of g. Multiply 5 on both sides. 5 times 29. This will give us 145. Subtract 80 on both sides. 145 minus 80. This will give us 65. And this is the age of the grandfather. And this is our answer to this question, letter C. And that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. And as always, we are done.